Welcome to Joburg today. Now behind me, preparations are in full swing for world leaders who will be attending the 15th BRICS Summit taking place in the heart of Sandton City. While preparations are taking place for this important business conversation, let's not forget that we are still celebrating Women's Month. On today's show, I had the opportunity to sit down with the winner of the VEUVE Clicquot Future Bold Woman Award, ZAMA.
Hi guys, my name is Boiti and you're watching Joburg Today.
NGCOBO.
ZAMA. Listen to that name because I know we'll be hearing a lot more about it in the future. Let's give another huge round of applause.
ZAMA, thank you so much for joining me. Before we delve into our conversation, please give us some background on what and how WMN was established.
All right, thank you for having me. So I think I faced challenges that most women face in corporate South Africa relating to unconscious biases where your race and gender play more of a role than they should in decision making, as well as just those challenges around work-life balance for a woman. And when I got to a more senior position and these challenges started affecting me on a more personal level, I decided to go off on my own and start WMN Attorneys. We're a boutique commercial law firm. We provide specialist advice in the male-dominated mining, energy, and infrastructure sectors. We started off as a one-man show in Joburg, and now we're a 12-man show with offices in Durban as well. And yeah, we're beating that stereotype around unconscious biases. We're doing what people thought we couldn't do.
Congratulations on being presented with the Bold Future Woman Award at the VEUVE Clicquot Bold Woman Awards. Tell me a bit about what, in your own opinion, would define a bold woman.
Thank you so much. It's such an incredible honor. I think for me, a bold woman is someone who's daring and courageous, someone who, against all the challenges that they face, rises up to the occasion and keeps going because they understand the value of what they're doing. When you think of Madame Clicquot, she was 27 years old when she had to take over the realm of the Champagne House. And despite all the challenges she faced, she went on with it. And I think she's definitely the definition of a bold woman, someone who flourishes in the face of adversity. She not only took over the Champagne House and grew it, she also was bold enough to implement different ways of making champagne, and she introduced the first vintage champagne. So she did big things and ultimately took over the world. And with all the challenges she faced, she overcame them, and it took a while for her to be recognized as the great Madame Clicquot.
What does this win mean, not only for you, but for your team as well?
Well, just to show people that we're young, we're black, we're female, but we're doing it. We're doing all the things that you said we couldn't do. And I think because the VEUVE label is a global brand and the platform is a global one, it also just gives me that stepping stone to take my company to global heights. And we already do projects all over the world. We've got connections all over the globe, but now this gives me kind of more courage to actually open offices overseas, because we've got the backing of companies like VEUVE. That gives us a lot of courage.
Now, you briefly touched on this being a male-dominated industry that you're in. How would you say you and many other women, obviously, that are in male-dominated industries, how would you say you are working towards transforming or changing such narratives that people have?
Okay. So I think that being within that male-dominated industry and flourishing within it is an act of transformation in itself. I think with younger women who are looking at you doing that, they feel that they can dream as big as you have. In addition to that, our company actually just prioritizes the progress of women at every level and every opportunity that we get. So we prioritize appointing female service providers, including female advocates. We've also introduced a menstrual leave policy at the firm, which allows females who have debilitating menstrual cramps to work from home or take the day off without depleting their annual or sick leave. So that also just changes the stereotypes around feminine issues and gives women just more of a right to be.
ZAMA, who has played a role in transforming you and turning you or helping turn you into the audacious leader that you are today?
So, I mean, it's not just one person, I think. I believe in representation. So I think it's very important as a young woman, it was important for me to see women who look like me doing big things, and that gave me the chance to dream. So the women we see in the media, your Puti Mahanyelas, your Oprah Winfreys, those are the type of women that give us, you know, a chance to dream bigger. And to the people who've contributed towards my personal progress, I'd have to say first and foremost are my parents, because they were the ones that gave me just the opportunity to be myself completely, the opportunity to dream as big as I wanted to, and encouraged me to have an opinion. And I think once you feel heard, you feel comfortable enough to dream, because maybe your dreams will also be heard.
At the beginning of our conversation, you touched a bit on women facing challenges, not only in corporate, but in career in general. What are some of the challenges that you have faced?
So I touched on it earlier, just challenges surrounding unconscious biases, and we maybe downplay how much of a barrier to progress that is from a confidence perspective, from a financial perspective. And I think that was the biggest challenge. And having left those spaces and gone on my own, I'm still reading articles about unconscious bias in corporates. So for me, I think there is definitely a comfort. People are comfortable using the term unconscious bias and not actually changing those biases. So through WMN, we're showing people that we're actually very much capable. We're doing the things that you said we couldn't do. We're flourishing within a male-dominated industry. So what unconscious bias?
For viewers that are watching right now, is there some advice that you can give to female entrepreneurs?
I think so. I think I would say, make sure that you're passionate about what it is that you're doing. I think some people think it's glamorous. There's very little, if any at all, glamour involved in what we do. So make sure that you're passionate about what it is that the entrepreneurial endeavor that you're about to go on, because it is a steep journey. We've heard Madam Clicquot's story. You've heard my story. There's a lot of no's. There's a lot of rejection in the process. And it's easier to keep going when it comes from the heart. So passion is important.
Now, VEUVE Clicquot has opened up a bold database for women to connect globally and connect with each other and just, you know, find reasons to inspire each other as well. How would you say women should be able to join such platforms, and also why would you encourage women to join such platforms?
Well, I think it's an incredible initiative by VEUVE Clicquot. I think it's important for us to find each other firstly. You know, in order to support each other, we need to know each other. So I actually went on the database to register my company. It's very easy to use, quite self-explanatory. You insert details about yourself, about your personal business journey, about your business as well. And you also talk about, you kind of list the things that you are looking for from this platform. And then once you've registered, you get to go on the site and see other women. And you've got their details there, what they are looking for, their contact details. So when you see someone that you maybe have synergies with and could connect on an entrepreneurial level or investment level or whatever, or mentorship level, you are able to reach out to them. And these are women from across the globe. And for me, as a business owner in South Africa who actually does want to broaden their horizons globally, the opportunities are endless on that kind of platform.
Where to from here?
Wow, as I said, global domination.
That's an exciting one for you.
We're going all over the world. I mean, this platform has really put us on the map. So we intend on using that to the best of our abilities. We just opened offices in Durban. That's our second office. So let's look for offices outside of South Africa, outside of Africa. The sky's the limit, really.
Zama, thank you so much for joining me. Congratulations once again, and all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me.